All right, today I'm going to walk you through an activity called Floorball, which I found off of Twitter from a PE teacher named Justin Cahill. He puts out a lot of great activities, and this is one that I made an activity sheet for because I'm going to use this with my students. So as you can see here, there are several courts set up in the gym. They're all kind of color-coded. Now you don't have to have all of this equipment. You can make do this activity with a lot of different things. So I'm going to show you how it looks in my gym and kind of walk you through some of the rules. So as you can see, on the floor here we have several different courts. I have a green court and a blue court. There is a purple court down there. And over on this side of the gym I've got yellow, orange, and the red court on this side. So I have 6 courts set up right now. And I have these cones at the end, these little green cones. Everything's color-coded. And the green cones are marking the end line here for this side of the court. And over on this side of the court, you can see the green cones are marking the end line here. Also the end line that doubles for the blue team here. So let's take this one for example. The object of the game is to hit the ball on the floor, and the ball will roll underneath the caution tape here. And I'll get you a closer look at this. I just used some caution tape. I've got a big roll of it, and I just made courts the size that I need. And these are some dome bases that are filled with sand and some metal poles that are just in there. So, I mean, I've even seen people make these out of coffee cans and fill them with concrete and stick a pole in it. And they're great to just hold up the net. So that's what we're using. Anyways, going back to the rules, you're going to have the person serving will serve from their end line, and they're going to hit it underneath of the ribbon. And it's going to try and travel over to this half of the gym in an attempt to cross the end line. If the ball rolls past the end line, then that counts as a point. We play to 3 points. Once a point's scored, then we switch servers. We let the other person serve, and they're going to take it from that red line there, and they're going to hit it underneath the net and over to this half of the court, and they're going to try and return it. So there's a lot of striking down low, back and forth across the court. Anytime it crosses the end line, it's a point. Now, if the player on this side, for example, hits the ball and it bounces over the caution tape, then it's an automatic point for their opponent. Also, if the ball is hit and it goes out of bounds, so it crosses at out of one of the sidelines between the net cone and the end cone, if it goes out the sideline here, that's going to be a point for the opponent, or if it goes out the sideline on the other end. So they have to try and hit it so it goes pretty straight in between the cones on the end line. And we play to 3, and there's usually a third person at the court who's kind of the referee, and that third person will then rotate in after we have a winner. We'll have somebody new come in and ref. Now, if you can't make all groups of 3, then make some groups of 4. Have 2 people play, and then have 2 people as referees, and let those 2 people play next. And you can play tournament style, have the 2 players that won challenge each other in the 3rd round, and the 2 players that lost challenge each other in the 4th round, or however you'd like to do it. You could play doubles. This court's probably a little small for doubles, but a little wider playing area, and you could definitely set up 2v2, and that would be fun as well. I was even thinking of doing that in the middle area of my gym between, let's say, this green one and this red one over here, and kind of set up a bigger space in the middle and have 2 versus 2 in the middle. So that's my look at floorball. It's a short-handled striking activity that I'm using with 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade today.